Today is our second corporate acceleration event. Last year we had the first one where we brought together a lot of different leading lights in the ecosystem to explain the role that corporates should play. And this year the goal was to kind of dig a bit deeper and kind of understand how we can really help startups, because I think now most people accept that corporates are here to stay, and the question is how we can do our job even better.
I think the biggest benefit that startups get when collaborating with the larger corporates is validation of their product. So the thing that we try to curate at Microsoft Accelerator is not only interactions with the enterprises, but get them to work together to co-create solutions. And once they start going down that co-create route, it gives them validation of their product development roadmap. So they're actually developing products that are relevant to the clients, not relevant to the guys that sit in a dark room going, this is the way our product should develop. It's having real world application. So I think that's where we specialize.
So I actually think it's a two-way thing, and it's probably fundamental to their size. I think the startup benefits from the sheer scale and weight of the infrastructure that the corporate can bring, and the corporate benefits from the agility that the startup can bring.
So I think the major keys to startup success from an early stage are making sure that the team is the most exceptional team capable of tackling the problem anywhere in the world. And that's a big challenge for every startup. And I think then beyond that, it's a question of how quickly you can find product market fit.
Number one, the major key for a success for a startup is never give up. And not only having a bright idea, but also having a good business plan, also having good advisors, also in the learning curve. When you are making a mistake, just learn from that part.
I think the major keys to success, the agility, it's being daring, risk-taking. I think also the belief that you want to create a better world.
From a personal standpoint, corporate acceleration has given me access to the right type of resources that I'm going to use towards building out my business model, the right type of rails that I can build my business on, as well as the right type of insight from people who are just in the know in terms of how I can go about building my business in the most effective and efficient way possible.
So corporates are already operating in a space and working on tackling or sometimes also causing maybe certain social and environmental problems. What will be very important in the coming years is the aging of our society, sustainability, the quality of resources like water, and in all of those spaces big corporates are operating. Just take Unilever, take technology companies like Telefónica and Dell, Coca-Cola. They are all touching on big important trends. And I think corporate acceleration really helps these corporates to do things in a smarter way.
The large-scale problems of today that we are facing can be solved by the digital technology and the whole development that the startup and the scale-up world can just present to us. So opportunities instead of fear.